Welcome to Rogers Credit Operations. For English, press 1. Pour le français, faites le 2. I see you are calling from 647-767-7779 for the account number ending in 6882 with cell phone. Press 1 for your account with cell phone. There is a past due balance on your account. The data on your wireless phone or phones has been suspended. Your total balance is $744.96. Your service can be restored if you make a payment now of $562.78. Please choose from the following options. To make a payment, press 1 to report or arrange a payment. Let me put you through to our 100% Canadian-based customer solution specialist for more help. We record all our calls for quality assurance, training, security, and identification purposes. Thank you for calling Rogers Credit Operations. All of our representatives are currently assisting other customers. Please hold, and your call will be placed in priority sequence. For your convenience, if you are registered on Rogers.com, you can make online credit.
Hi, you've reached Gillette Rogers in Toronto. May I please have your name?
Yeah, I just need a manager right away, please.
Okay, well, I can definitely get a manager, sir, but I will need to authenticate you and get the reason for escalation, and then I can definitely get a manager to address your concerns.
As long as they don't authenticate me again and you do a warrant transfer.
Of course, that's definitely the procedure, so absolutely. So I'll do my best to facilitate the process to make sure whatever the outstanding issues are resolved to your complete satisfaction. Who am I speaking with, please?
Aaron O'Neill.
Okay, and your postal code and date of birth, Aaron, please.
5585 and 6A195.
Okay, and your email address on file?
I don't really know. sunjunkie@gmail.com or 8o'Neill505.
Oh, it's the first one, the first one you've given me. So you're now fully authenticated, and the account is secure. And like you've indicated, when we get a manager online, we definitely warrant transfer the call. We brief them on the situation and confirm the customer has been authenticated, and then they discuss the issue with the customer. So that being said, what is the reason for escalation, please?
You guys broke your promises. I've already put a promise to pay on file, and I recorded it. And this is the second time that I've made a promise to pay, and you've continued to threaten me and remove my services after one of your agents promises me that they will not do that. So I just calling in to report the trauma that this has occurred and the constant hours. And I'm upset. And the last agent I just talked to hung up on me, and I'm recording this again, and it's going on YouTube, and you guys are harming people.
I'm so sorry for that inconvenience. In a nutshell, payment arrangements don't necessarily guarantee service. But again, in this case, clearly, we never
spoke to a manager last time.
On a customer, so I'll advise the representative.
Yeah, I spoke to a manager last time, and she did assure me on a recorded call that she's overrode the system and that the promise to pay will be good enough. I just paid you guys $800. That's my rent.
Thanks so much for making that
you know
substantial
what?
payment.
I've given you guys an explanation. If you guys don't have any kind of compassion for me, that's cool. But I'm putting this on YouTube now, so get me your manager.
Okay. Kindly hold for a few minutes. I will get a manager as quickly as possible. And like I said, Aaron, brief them on the situation, and they'll do their best to get that resolved. And we appreciate you making that substantial payment. So kindly bear with me for a moment. I will just
Thank you so much.
Document the issue. You're welcome. It's data, I'm showing that that's been suspended. It looks like not all services have been suspended yet, and I'm confident the manager will do their best to accommodate you to prevent, or at least that risk based on the payment you've made and further arrangements you can make with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about it.
Sure. All right. I've left a detailed note regarding the issues to give the manager that heads up, and I will verbally brief them as well. And just before I do, the other good news, Aaron, to make the authentication process easier and more secure, I'll be enrolling you based on today's conversation in our voice ID feature, which means that from now on, for the most part, when calling in, you would no longer need to answer those security authentication questions.
Did I ask for that?
Sorry, go ahead. Please.
Did I ask for that?
Oh no, well, it is something we recommend, but like you've suggested, if you need to opt out, we can do that.
I didn't hear a recommendation, and no, I will not ask for that. Thank you very much.
Okay, sure. So until further notice, we'll keep regular authentication, knowledge-based authentication like we've just gone through. Okay.
That was some tricky selling there, buddy. Are you getting a promotion for that? For how many people you can sign up? And their incentive? Oh, required.
And we opted out. No, but then again, there's no promotion, so it's commission based or anything like that, like you suggested. But again, from a technical point of view, from a personal point of view, is I've been enrolled in with ROGERS with a number of accounts I have, for instance, with bank accounts.
Okay, just get me a manager. I don't want it. Thank you very much.
No problem. We'll definitely respect that, but just to let you know.
Yeah, my voice is all over the internet, and I think, no, it's okay. No, there will be no access to anything through my voice ever.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. All right, so kindly hold the line. I'll get then a manager as quickly as possible and then conference you in to address your concerns. Thank you.
My voice is like all over the internet. But like, so is my security information. And I don't even care because there's absolutely nothing you can take. I have nothing left. So, whatever. This is so much time, too. Let me just start working on my human rights application. I need to start working on that. Let's go to it. Waivers. Almost done. Evidence. Court documents. Okay. Why isn't this application saving? HO2 Form 1. Okay, internal revenue. I don't want to open this up in fucking. Okay. Well, here we go. Where are all these other guys? Oh, Willie, nice. Oh, hey, yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for noticing. Thank you so much for your email and noticing and asking. I did manage to figure it out. Yes. Wow, this has been a busy weekend. I have been trying to collect my income. I was going to send some other applications. I think it is really important to show how much this has traumatized me and my original application.
Thanks so much for your patience and holding, Aaron.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I have Bethel with our solution support team. I briefed her on the situation, and she'll be able to assist you further.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Please go ahead, Bethel.
Thank you. Hi, Erin. This is Bethel. How are you today?
I could be better. Rogers basically sort of made a broken promise many times before this as well. So it's so frustrating, and the reality is I'm going to just have to relive my trauma again, which I really hate doing. I am recording this. It is going to be going on YouTube to show how Rogers basically treats people in vulnerable situations. I am suing my employer, unemployed. It's been going on for 4 years. I've been thrown around by the justice system. I just had court, and I was humiliated in court on Friday. I've been literally selling myself online to pay for these bills and receiving donations online from people to pay for all of these finances. I tried to leave the country in November, and then the Canadian government held me hostage on November 29th and told me that I couldn't leave. I spent the month of December talking to Portugal on the telephone line, and then I racked up all these charges, which you are now threatening to cut me off for, and I have been applying to be euthanized, and because the justice system has disregarded all of my pain and trauma, and Rogers has been hassling me and threatening me every single day since about cutting my services off and leaving me even more helpless. And it's really just alarming to see that I've already spoken to you guys about this on a recording too. So this is the second recording that I have of you. And you still continue to cut my services off and threaten me, even though you know all of the information on file. And I already paid you just $800. I just paid you $800. And for somebody in my situation to pay $800 on 2 accounts, that's a lot of money. You do realize that, right? And here you go, you're still harassing me, and I tried to, the last time I called was a few days ago, and I made a promise to pay, that I would pay $200 2 weeks from last Friday, and she put it down on the file, and she's like, oh, I'm going to override it, it doesn't look like that's good enough, but I'll override it, and here I am getting threatening text messages, and my service is reduced, and all this bullshit. So what's going on?
Okay, so I am really sorry that you're going through that, and right now where your account is, we'll address it in just a moment, but you mentioned to me that you've already made a payment, but I didn't quite hear the amount or the date so that we can correspond whether we received the payment or not.
Okay, from
again,
January.
I understand that you're going through And
Yeah,
I hope
can
that
you
your situation gets resolved.
talk about the
So,
talk about those payments though? Because like I know what they are. I have them written down right here, and
okay,
it's
so let's
$200
go
on each
through them.
account.
I think
There's
that it would be beneficial if we go through it and see whether we
yeah.
received all your payments or not, right? So when was the last time you made a payment on your account?
I'm asking you to tell me.
According to your record.
No, I'm asking you to tell me.
According to our record, the last time that we received a payment from you is the $200 on February 21st.
What was that day?
$200. So you mentioned that you paid $800. Is that what I heard, or did I hear you wrong?
You guys are broken. Let me get my records. Oh my god. It's just always so frustrating. Like, you know, when I worked in telecommunications, I worked in telecommunications for almost 10 years. I could fly in and out of people's accounts in like 5 seconds as I'm talking to them and like be able to do all of the numbers. Like, since these payment rates, since December when this problem occurred, you know, how many payments have I made? Do you want me to get those for you? Like,
That's not necessary. I just need you to tell me that when was the last time you made a payment to your account according to your records. I just told you ours.
That's not what I asked you.
Made a payment?
But that's not what I asked you. You know, this is very frustrating. No, you know what? You totally disregarded every single thing that has been going on in my life. You're very insensitive, and I would like to speak to your manager now.
Okay, we wouldn't be. This is the highest level of escalation
You sure?
for credit operations. That is correct. So if you want to speak with the manager,
What about a media? What about a media operations?
And then you would have to get a call back. But right now, I acknowledge what you're going through.
What about somebody in media relations? Because I'm trying to make a promise to pay, and you're just being rude to me, and I have to go through this trauma over and over again, and you're just so insensitive. Like, you have no idea what it feels like. I'm literally almost homeless, and you are just like belittling me and not even looking at all the payments. Yeah, you are. You've only made $200, and that was February 21st. Like, you're such a collector mindset, and all you care about is the money, and that's all everybody cares about. And that's the wrong part of the world. And this is what is going on record: is that Rogers only cares about the money.
No. Okay. So first of all, if you give me the opportunity to assist you, I'm more than willing to assist you, right? And I acknowledge that you're going through a lot, and I did apologize, and I do wish you well, and I hope that your issues will be resolved where you can have your normal life back again. And I understand that what you're experiencing can be traumatic. However, regarding your account, hear me out for a second, Aaron.
But I already told you that I made a promise to pay on file. And I already made the promise to pay, and I'm still begging for you to not shut my services off. That's the problem that I have. Even after everything I've said, and you telling me that you understand, you just told me that you understand. But however, all you care about is the money.
No, Aaron. In order for me and you to continue, right? I have to be able to hear you out, and you have to be able to hear me out, and then we can meet in the middle. Like I said, I'm more than willing to assist you with your account, okay? And we can work it out where we can, even if you need a payment arrangement, by all means, we can do a payment arrangement, and then I can help you out. However, we have to have a clear communication where I understand what you're saying and you understand what I'm saying too, right? I know that you're going through a lot, and you might feel like everybody's against you, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to connect with you on a human level. I'm trying to empathize with you and figure out what is happening. But in order for us to even get there, we have to know whether we've received all your payments or not. We have to see if we have all the payments, great. Then, hey, we're both on the same page. We can do a payment arrangement. As long as you follow through with those arrangements, we can try to secure your service for you. But before we get there, I need to know if we got all your payments or not.
From January, in one month, January 24th to February 21st, I paid $800 on accounts ending in 6882 and 2451. Those payments were on January 24th and February 21st. And I was
So
supposed to
can
pay a bunch more, but then I had court and all these other things came up, and I can't do that again. So I told the person that I would pay again in April, and she said that that would be okay.
Okay, so hear me out for a second, right? So you mentioned to me that you made a payment of $800 in January and February together combined, right? However, what we have on our end is January you paid $200. January 24th we received a payment of $200, and then February 21st we received a payment of $200.
Okay, this is
That's
the
in
reality.
total.
So you're a specialist,
Moment,
right?
Aaron.
There are
I
2
heard
accounts
you,
that I
right?
have. Did you hear the accounts that I ended in? You're totally overlooking how much people pay Rogers.com.
Okay.
Okay, I have 2 accounts
Aaron,
at Rogers, ending in
right now we're
6882
not being
and ending in
productive.
2451. I am showing records of my payments right on my record. Now they are going directly to Rogers. $400 on January 24th and $400 on February 21st. That is more than enough payments.
Okay. Right now we're not being productive in our conversation.
You're
Let me
evading.
tell you why.
No, you're not even giving the full information. And you're ignoring me, and you're talking over me just as much. So don't talk down to me, because you're just as guilty, ma'am. You totally discredit things I say. You don't listen. You talk over me. You go right back to the policy. You ignore everything I say, right back to the scripts. Right back to the scripts.
We're only addressing one account.
No, we're talking about both of them. No, we are talking about both of them, and that's how I see Rogers. So you don't tell me what I see. This is the exact problem that I have with every agent at Rogers.com, and my mom has the same complaints, and there's a lot of people that I know that have the same complaints. When I am talking to Rogers about the money I pay you, it is all of it. Now stop trying to divide my money up. It doesn't work like that. You're all one company. Do you understand me? Stop it.
But you don't have it. You don't have
No, I'm the customer. I'm the customer.
Okay, Aaron, again, if we're talking over each other, we're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to...
You're triggering me.
I'm sorry
And I'm
that
autistic.
triggering you, but
No, you're not
allowing
sorry.
me to finish.
I'm autistic. I'm having a meltdown. I'm reliving my trauma twice because of Rogers' false promises and false pretenses and literally lying to me on record twice now about things that they're going to do and not do. Do you know what kind of experience that is? I'm allowed to be angry. You're telling me not to be angry when my valid anger is here because of your incompetency at Rogers.com. That's not my problem. If you make people upset and then you tell them that they don't deserve your service because they're upset with you, that's oppression. That's a human rights violation. I would get a divorce for that. You still there? If I was dating somebody and they pissed me off and they started to oppress me when I was mad at them, next, red flag, out of there, divorce.
Yeah,
Don't treat me like that. My anger is valid. Rogers has pissed me off. And you know what? This is your job. You know what retention is? "24 minutes. And now I'm fully triggered."
Okay. So, do you need a moment?
Yeah, I just want my fucking services back, and I want you to put down in 2 weeks that I'll pay $200, and I want you to leave me alone.
We can't address the accounts that way, unfortunately.
Pardon me?
So, if you need a moment because you're upset, I can give you the moment, and then we can discuss your account, and then we can move forward. Now, you mentioned that Rogers is one company for you. You're absolutely right. However, your accounts are separate. So, you have 2 account numbers. What you pay on both account numbers, we cannot account for one account, right? So for this specific account that you lost your service on, there's only $400 payment that was paid. I can acknowledge the other one. We can, if you want to address the other account, we can park the other account first. But we have to address each account separately.
Global,
okay? So for
everybody
this
listening.
specific account, Aaron, I let you speak, so you have to allow me to
This
speak
is
so that
unreal.
I can help
People
you.
around the world don't pay this. People around the world don't pay $400 a month on their phone bill and then still get cut off.
Right, but you have to also understand that you're trying to catch up from last year, right? There was no payment in December, there was no payment in October, so you're playing catch up on your account, and we're trying to accommodate you. So for this specific account, I can acknowledge that there has been $400 payment that was paid on the account, Now the account has a balance of $744.96. If you want to
that?
set up a payment arrangement
Endless.
for that, we can set up an arrangement and I can restore your services for you.
I did
For
set up
this
arrangement, so
specific
can we
account.
do that, please? I have my calendar up right here.
Sure. So the past due is $562.78, and your current balance is due on April 10th, which is for $182.10.
And I
When
agreed
are
to
you-
pay on the 8th on one account, so I have $400 to
Okay.
give. On the 8th, I said I would give the 3-something.
Okay, so remember what I said to you earlier. We're only addressing this specific account right now.
You don't even
We're not
listen.
addressing the other
You know what?
one.
I'm the customer, and you're going to jump in and out of those accounts so quickly,
We
like a
can't do
good
that.
person.
So,
Well,
so
then,
we need to, I
the
need
other
to
person did.
specify.
The other person
Oh, no,
did.
we
She
can
said,
definitely do
hold
that,
on,
but
let
I
me
need
look at
you
the
to
other account. I'll be right
specify.
back. She was so quick. You guys all
Okay,
make
it
up
has nothing to do-
excuses.
No. It
Nah,
has
I know
nothing
what
to
you're
do with
doing.
being-
I know what you're doing. I used to work there.
It has nothing to do with
In
being
positions
quick
like
or not.
this?
It has everything to do with being clear.
No, honey, I worked in telecommunications for 10 years and I trained people, so don't give me that.
No, it has everything to do
Don't-
with being clear.
don't-
So we
don't.
need to- when
Listen,
you say,
I trained people.
I'm not going back and forth with you anymore. Okay?
You're going to go back and forth between my accounts, though.
We can definitely do that, but you're going to let me know the account numbers where
This
you're
is-
going to make the payment.
this is taking a lot of
So
time.
you're going to pay $300. You're going to specify the account number so that we don't have to. If you want me to do the back and forth, no problem. Then I need you to specify the account numbers. Okay?
When I did
So
this for
you're
10
paying
years,
$300 on which
people would
account?
spend 5 minutes on the phone with me. Done. I had it all done. I was like, you know what? I take full
That's very
accountability.
good for you.
I take full accountability for everything. I'm going to fix your problem, sir. I was like #1 retention, #1 customer
That's
experience. Oh my God!
That's
Every
great.
single person that called my phone for whether they were customers or they were other people at the bank or anywhere else. Bam! I trained people.
That's great.
Yeah. So you know what, sweetie? If I say that I need you to go in and out of my accounts real quickly and put notes on them, that should have been done like 20 minutes ago. This is now 27 minutes on the phone call.
You need to specify the amount. We can't be generic with these calls.
Oh,
right?
honey, I
So
did.
you mentioned that you're going to pay $300.
You
Which
can see
account are you paying
an
$300
amount
to?
past due of how much? Of $315.
The total amount past due is $562.78.
On the bill before that.
Pardon me?
On the bill before that.
So I'll give you your past due balances on this specific
Do
account.
you want me to look it up myself? Oh my God, girl. Oh my God, girl.
Give you the
I will
number.
look it up myself, girl. I will go on your website and do your job for you. Lord have mercy. You guys are not trained properly. I'm just thrown into this to just. I'm sorry, but you call this a manager? You call this the highest level of collections? I worked in collections, you know that. For TD, for a law firm, acquisitions. $313.06 I have on the previous bill. Do you see that now?
No, I don't see that.
No? Do you want me to print it off?
No, you don't need to. You just need to specify the account number.
Ending in 2451.
Okay, that's not the account that is suspended right now. You want to address the account that's suspended, correct?
Oh, sorry. So, okay, so total amount
We're
due.
addressing it one at a time right now.
So the
on
total
this
amount due, I have
specific account,
$744 on one account. And on
that
the
is correct.
other
That's the
account,
that's
I can do
suspended.
this so quickly. On the other account, I owe $458. So, in total, sir, let's see.
even
Let me
have
go
that
get my
right now.
calculator. I'm
You're
so
gonna
much
have to
faster.
give me
This
the
is how much
account number.
faster I am than Rogers. $458.04 plus. I'll just do it for you. 744.96. So I owe Rogers.com $1,203 exactly. Oh my God, that could have taken 2 seconds. So in order to avoid suspension, I paid $800 in the month of in the month of January to February. In 1 month, 30 days, I paid $800. And I still owe Rogers $1,203. And they're still harassing me. They're still trying to cut me off. I'm suing my employer. I'm unemployed. All these vulnerabilities are going on. And they really just don't even really know how to make this a quick call. This is now 30 minutes. I got all the information that I asked for from these specialists within a matter of 5 minutes by going on their own website to do it myself. And here I am, thinking I could just call Rogers and they would be able to get all that information from me just by asking them and being provided that information quickly. But no, it would be faster, everybody, to go on Rogers.com yourself and look it all up and get prepared for that call every single time so you can avoid all of the trauma that I have just gone through by asking Rogers to do their job. And this is what we pay for. And this is the overpriced service that we pay for. So, what are we going to do here? What should I do here? Because I only have $400. Where should I put that? Should I put all that $400? Let me ask you this, collection specialist. Should I put that whole $400 on the one account so that the other account gets suspended in the following week? Or should I take that $400 and split it up prorated? $300 on one and $100 on the other. Because that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I told the last specialist on a recording, and you still threatened to suspend my accounts and took away services. So what are you going to do? You want to keep doing that? So on the 8th, on the one account, we're going to do $300, okay? And that, do you want me to give you the account number?
You just said on one account.
Do you want me to give you the account?
Which account?
Do you want me to give you the account number?
Correct.
You still don't know? It ends in 6882, honey. $300 on that one. Makes sense what prorated means. And then the other one, on the other one, we'll do $100. Okay? The one ending in 2451.
How are you going to pay the $300?
They're both going to be done online.
Banking?
Yep. And this is going on YouTube. So do not call me, put my services back, and do not do this again to me.
What day are you going to make that payment?
April 8th, I said, for the 10th time.
Okay. And then when are you going to
Get a pen, girl. Do you have a pen somewhere? Do you have a pen and paper there? Fuck, take notes.
When are you going to pay the remaining balance?
I'll call ya. How about that? Because I don't trust you to do multiple payment arrangements. Can you do that? What about, because it'll be...
Okay. Right now your account is suspended for non-payment for your data because your account is over 3 months past due. In order for us to restore your services and give you extension, we need to know when you're going to pay the remaining past due balance. I understand that you want to go back and forth
on the 22nd?
We have to know when
I'll give it all to you right now. It's the same thing every week until this is done, ma'am. So on the 22nd, on the 6th, and on the 20th, and there may be times when I can't do that. And I might call you, and I may not. And then it doesn't mean that it just means that, hey, I couldn't suck dick that week to make enough money. Do you understand?
I will document your account accordingly, okay? And I really hope that everything works out for you. I'll document that you're going to pay $300 on April 8th with online banking. I strongly encourage you to call us back.
What else are you gonna know? Sorry, I just told you everything. Can you not write that all down? I just gave you 3 weeks of payments. I want them all noted right now. I just gave you 3 weeks of payments on 2 accounts, and I want them all noted, and I want you to confirm all of it before you end this call. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you said you're going to make...
You just went back and forth. No. You can't change the rules whenever you want.
I'm not going to have this conversation with you right now.
You literally...
We're not being productive, and you just stated that you're going to make a payment every 2 weeks. When you set up an arrangement with Rogers, we need to know the amount, the date,
I did.
as well as your method of payment.
I did. I just gave you all of that information. You can't...
I'm not going to go back and forth with you, Aaron. I understand.
I would have had all of that written down on a piece of paper, and I would have been on to the next file already, everybody.
If you need more time, you can...
I would have, ma'am, I would have already been on to the next file. If I called somebody, the amount of information that I just gave you, $300 on the one account that I gave you the number for, ending in 6882, I want that paid $300 every 2 weeks on the April 8th, I'll give you the exact days again, okay? You got a pen and paper? April 22nd, okay? And then May 6th, and I have court, apparently, on May 6th as well. And then, let's see what else. On the other account, ending in 2451, and all these payments are online banking, same days, April 8th, April 22nd, and May 6th of $100 on ending in 2451. And all of those online, you have my dates now, you have the amounts. What's your excuse now, ma'am? Can I get confirmation of all those promised to pay and that all of my services are going to be restored and that no more suspensions are going to occur in the future? I want that on a record right now. Thank you very much. This has taken 40 minutes of my day today, everybody. Now, if they called me, boom, 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 boom. I have all the awards to prove it. All the awards.
Okay, so are you ready to have the conversation with me now? Like, are you going to...
Oh, I was waiting for you to give me a record that all of these payment arrangements were made on my file. Have you not done that yet? What were you doing? We just sat here for 6 minutes. What were you doing?
I'm actually letting you speak. Because you're not letting me speak, I'm letting you speak.
I'm actually talking to my
way
camera. I'm actually talking to the people that are going to be watching the video right now.
Okay, that's great. But let me know when you're ready to actually talk to me.
I did.
And hear me out, and then we can have a productive conversation. So that this way I can help you. If not, then I don't think we're going to be able to.
I just told you what I wanted. Did you listen? Did you get a pen and paper? Do I have to repeat myself for the 10th time? Did you listen to anything I said?
Again, I'm going to let you speak again, okay? I'm not going to talk over you. This is not how...
Okay, I want you to get a pen and paper.
Regarding your account. So when you're ready, let me know.
Do you have a pen and paper?
So we can address your account.
Do you have a pen and paper?
That's irrelevant.
Well, I think you need one to write all this down very quickly because I'm not going to say it again.
Okay. I'm going to...
Do you have a pen and paper?
We're going around in circles.
Can you get a pen and paper? Like, it's so easy.
Like I said before, whenever you're ready to listen to me and actually address your account, let me know.
I have given you all the information that I needed to give you already twice, and this is now going on 40 minutes, everybody.
If you actually heard what I said to you earlier, sir, I don't have your other account number. So I asked you for your other account number so that we can go back and forth with both accounts, but you haven't provided me that.
You can't get it with my phone number and all. Wait a minute. You can't access my other account without... The Rogers can't even access my other account, everybody. This is how professional they are.
The account number that we have here is 893-426-882 is the one that we have. So if you
and what's the other one?
With your other account, what's the account number?
You don't know it?
I don't have it up here. The
you can't find it?
Up is this one.
And you can't find it?
Okay, Aaron, again, you know what? I'm actually...
I just need to make sure that this is the...
So that you can have a moment with yourself so that way we can actually have a conversation together.
I'm asking you if you can find it.
Right now.
You can't even find my other account. Do you want me to give you the account? Here, I'll give it to you. I'll do your job in every single way possible. It is. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
893-422...
I have that one already.
451. The other account number, 893-426-882.
Okay, so what's the first one? 893?
This is why you need a pen, dear. 893-422-451.
Thank you.
You know, we had like erasable,
I have documented on account number 893-426-822 that you're going to make a payment of $300 on April 8th.
Yeah.
Online banking.
And then again on April
22nd. 2 weeks from April 8th, April 22nd, you're going to make a payment of $100. That's what you stated. Is that correct? No,
that is not correct. So we'll talk about one account at a time for you, okay? Because I know that's the way you guys are trained, and it's all you seem to know how to do. So on the account ending in 6882, is that enough information? We're going to do April 8th, April 22nd, and May 6th. $300 on each of those days on online banking. Now,
one moment.
That is $900. Now on the account ending in 2451, and if you had a pen and paper, I wouldn't have to, wait around for you to type it all in. April 8th, April 22nd, and May 6th, $100 each on those.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to place you on a brief hold, document the account, and I will restore your services for you, and I'll be right with you in a moment, okay? One moment.
Thank you kindly. Honestly, since working in telecommunications, since I had that job, I have become the worst customer. Because I know what services should be given as somebody who is trained in this area, and I know what the expectation is, and I know what my expectation was when I was delivering that service. I was always higher than what was expected of me too. So, and my office was wallpaper of awards. And all my coworkers hated me because all the customers loved me, and I listened. Every single customer, whether they were, poor, rich, black, Asian, white, whatever. I don't care. I listened. And I tried to give them what they needed, or what they asked for, or what they wanted. That's it. It's really easy. And I was quick. And you can't train that. I tried. No. You can give a script though, but it's not authentic. And I tried. I gave out people scripts. I tried to give scenarios, if this is happening, try this perhaps, but it could be this. You really have to tune into the frequency in the first few seconds of the call to figure out, okay, how am I going to approach this? She was actually a lot better than most people, though. I will say this: she was very empathetic, very, very, very. She's just not quick enough, and really using the excuses of her company is really the problem that I had, and I don't like that, and that pissed off all my customers too. If you don't like how I am, this is the way Rogers trained me, or this is the way TV told me to do it. And if that is abrasive towards a certain customer, you need to approach that differently, right? You need to listen. You need to be okay, put a note on file. This is the way the customer likes to be treated, and you move on. You do that, and you offer that to the customer. And it's so much easier to do that than to have to constantly market to new customers because you're losing them. Because if you don't treat customers how they want to be treated, they're not going to stick around. They're going to go to a place that treats them the way they want to be fucking treated. And I don't want to spend fucking 60 minutes on a fucking phone call for somebody to do things that would take me literally 5 minutes. I would be done a long time ago. Nobody would even need a manager. Nobody even got a manager for this.
Thank you for waiting, and I appreciate your patience. Based on the arrangement that we have, I was able to give you the extension and restore your services for you. I suggest you turn your phone off, turn it back on. It is working.
Okay.
And the arrangements that we have on file for account number ending in 82 is $300 will be paid on April 8th, online banking. $300 will be paid on April 22nd, online banking. And $300 will be paid on May 6th, online banking as well. And for account number ending in 451, $100 will be paid on April 8th, $100 will be paid on April 22nd, and $100 will be paid on May 6th. All payments will be paid through online banking. Anything else I can assist you with today?
Amazing. And, I just want to say you do go above and beyond. You did handle my trauma really well and my autism. I know that I'm really abrasive and really aggressive and really, in the moment. But this has been very, very triggering for me. And the trauma that I've had to relive multiple times pushes me into meltdowns. And I can't control that. So, and I do want to say that you did a pretty good job.
And I genuinely wish you well. And I hope that everything works out for you, okay?
Please do put a note on my file somewhere that the next client can discuss my files equivocally. Like, I want, I should be able to talk to a representative of Rogers, and they should be able to access both of my account numbers in the same call very quickly. And there should be no excuses, and people should not be telling me on a phone that they cannot find my other account number, or they should not be telling me that they can't get the totals of everything that I owe one company. So it's very, very frustrating. And there's a lot of people that are complaining about this lack of accessibility when calling in Rogers, and basically having to do all of the work for Rogers when calling in, and taking so long as well, and being hung up on by people, and people not tolerating our anger when it's very valid, and with situations with regards to just hours of work put into getting things done that would only take me a few minutes.
I understand. So did you want should we link your accounts? Because they're not linked right now.
Yes,
so
please.
Whenever you call, right, they're completely separate.
I've asked for that forever.
Only one of the account numbers shows up, right? So if you want to address both accounts simultaneously, which you have every right to do so, right?
Okay, yeah, I've asked for that multiple times.
Should link the accounts.
Please do.
Should we link them?
Right away.
Okay, so
that'd be great.
I'll submit that so that we can at least put it under one profile.
When did that start happening? When did that service start?
We would have to direct the call to our customer care team, and then they should be able to do it for you, right?
I don't want to have to talk to anybody else. I've already spent 50 minutes on this call. And I want to let you know that I want to ask, when did that happen? When did they start linking accounts? Because I know that my mother has been a really big influence on complaining to you guys, and has possibly even threatened you guys with a lawsuit because she lost her services with regards to the inaccessibility to her two accounts when calling, and not having an internet, and not knowing the information, and the representatives not being able to give her information when she calls.
Okay, are you addressing? Is this regarding her account? Or
no,
account?
These are my complaints about Rogers and how my experience has contributed to this as well. We get passed around like rag dolls. You want to pass me around to another customer service representative? I've already talked to a manager. You're a manager. You're the highest level of collections. You can't write a note to get this done for me, so I don't have to spend another 25 minutes on the phone with somebody explaining my trauma.
I said, we're going to document that, but
you can't link my accounts.
No, because we all have different roles.
But you're the highest level in collections, and you can't call somebody across the room.
Aaron,
you know what I would do? When I worked at this place, I would literally hold. I'm going to go talk to that manager over here, and we're going to get this done for you, sir, right away. That's what I would have done.
So we're going to send.
I'm going to go talk to the other manager. Here, hold on, please, sir. Talk to the other manager.
Aaron,
And then I would come back, I talk to the other manager who links accounts, and we're going to do this for you, and we're not going to waste any more of your time, sir, because we know that your time is valuable, and we want you to be treated how you want to be treated. Otherwise, I'm going to leave and become a detractor, and, it's a lot less expensive treating people how they want to be treated than marketing to people trying to get customers back.
I will document your account. We're going to send out a case so that your accounts can be linked. All right? You asked how long it takes. That usually takes 24 hours. If you want it to be done right away, you have to speak with the appropriate team. That is the reason why I suggested customer care. If you don't want to talk to anybody else, no problem. You can send a case so that the accounts can be linked, and your services have already been restored.
Awesome.
Turn it back on. It's working. Anything else I can say?
That is everything, and all of those things should have been offered first. Okay? And I appreciate it. And it shouldn't take this much effort to get what I want. Okay? Or to be treated how I want to be treated. Or to have the promises that Rogers have. I see the brand. I know what you guys promise. So thank you for living up to it in the end. Okay? I appreciate it.
Anything else I can
That's
say?
everything. Have a good day.
Great day.
You too.